happy pounds. I was the heaviest I'd ever been in my entire life of living, ever. 185 pounds. For 11 months, I tried multiple things. Like, there was influencers everywhere. They're like, do this, do that. I tried everything. I ended up getting an email. Listen to this. I got an email, and on that email, it said, check in for your physical. So I'm like, okay. Too late to not check in, right? Like, I was gonna have to pay a fee if I missed it because it was within 24 hours. So I go in for my physical. I get all my blood work and everything back, and I get a clean bill of health. So I tell my physician's assistant, my provider, I say, listen, I just want to tell you what I've tried. I just want to tell you that I've struggled, and ever since having a kid was the first time I ever struggled with my weight. Otherwise, it was never a struggle for me. So we start talking, and I start telling her some of the things that I've tried. And she takes out a handy-dandy prescription, and she writes me a prescription for metformin. And I'm like, okay. And she goes, hey, listen, this is usually for pre-diabetics. You're not a pre-diabetic, but sometimes it helps women like yourself who struggle to lose weight. And I'm like, what? Thank you. So I ended up taking that prescription, and I ripped it up. And I ended up going with advice that I had gotten from about 15 people. And the advice was, and I highly recommend writing this down, Michelle, have you ever met Dr. James? Michelle, have you ever listened to The Obesity Fix? Michelle, I'm like, what? That day, on that way home, I downloaded the Audible book, The Obesity Fix, and I'm here to tell you something. My life has forever flippin' changed. I am down 30 pounds. I am in perimenopause. I'm approaching 40 frickin' years old. I didn't give up foods. I didn't give up desserts. I didn't give up Taco Tuesday. I didn't take a shot. I didn't take a pill. I did nothing besides 3 things. I want you to drop in the comments the number 3 if you want me to share them with you. Because sharing is caring. And I have an abundant mindset instead of a scarcity mindset. And I would be selfish if I didn't share these 3 things with you that you can start doing today, and you can start getting massive freaking results. So I need you to hold on tight. Sharon, I got you, girlfriend. So here's the deal. I'm going to share those 3 things with you, and I'm going to break it down real quick. Okay? We're going to lead off with the first thing. I've listened to 40 plus Audible books now. I am not an expert in any way, shape, or form. I don't want to be an expert. But when I listen to Audible books and I get a call from someone who tells me they're down over 40 pounds in 6.5, almost 7 months, you best believe before a flight to Orlando, I'm freaking coming on to share this with you. Because if I can change your life, I've done my due diligence and it makes me smile. So the first thing is, I've listened to 40 plus Audible books. I'm a group certified fitness instructor at Lifetime, but that's it. I'm not a nutritionist. I don't need to be a nutritionist. I listen to people who've done it better than I did. I implement it. I fail forward. I share it with you, right? Number 1 is fiber. How much fiber, guys? Plain and simple, 25 grams of fiber. 25 minimum for maintenance, for weight loss. Why? It is literally the vacuum to your intestinal tract. Your intestinal tract is what food goes through. Food particles can be stuck inside of there due to dehydration. Food particles can be stuck in there due to lack of movement. Food particles can be stuck in there due to low fiber. So we have got to get 25 grams of fiber. And if you're anything like me and you think this is fiber, this right here has toxins, dyes, and carcinogens. There's an app. The app is called YUKA. You will never forget me. YUKA is the app where you can scan this and you can see that there's carcinogens, dyes, and toxins. And when I upped my fiber using Metamucil, I got even bigger. I put even more weight on. I was even more fatigued. So if I would have blamed the person who taught me, Dr. James, in that book, that he's wrong about fiber, I was wrong. I didn't realize toxins, dyes, and carcinogens can be in our food. So that app, YUKA, is going to be your best friend. You'll never forget me. You scan it. Fiber needs to be through getting clean foods. Okay, your best bang for your buck, listen to this. I have a bread called Carb-O-Not. Carb, you know how to spell the word carb. Put an O, N-A-U-T, Carb-O-Not. 15 grams of fiber, 40 calories. I have 2 pieces of bread. It's delicious. I put some cheese in between it. I have a little bit of protein shake on the side. I got 30 grams of fiber. Let's go. Any side effects that you have, deficitness in fiber, inflammation, bloating, irregular bowel movements, foul smelling gas, weird noises going on in the stomach area. The Royo bagel is also really good, R-O-Y-O. You can literally go on Amazon, go on Instacart, search these foods to find where they are locally to you. Chia seeds, 10 grams and 2 tablespoons. There's 150 calories because seeds are nuts. Number 2, you can do a cup of berries. That's 8 grams. Blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries. A cup of greens or a cup of spinach or a cup of broccoli. That's 7 grams. But we need 25 grams. Did you know that you could literally right now, you could go and you could Google, how do I track my fiber intake for FREE? Did you know that you can Google, what are the 10 top highest fiber foods, lowest glycemic index chart, and lowest calorie? And you could find an answer. But here's the deal. You have to make sure it's YUKA approved. You have to make sure that if you are supplementing it, it's YUKA approved, because many things like Metamucil and husk fibers have fillers and junk in them. Do you want to know what toxins and dyes and carcinogens do to the body? They spike your cortisol levels. And when cortisol levels are spiked, glucose levels are spiked. And when glucose levels are spiked, it is signaling and telling your body to take your food and to store it as visceral fat in the belly area. So we have to be very careful. There's 2 types of fiber in our foods. There's an insoluble and there's a soluble. And what it does is it's the only food that can swell to the width of your intestinal tract. So it acts as a vacuum. You will see immediate benefits from upping your fiber. When will you see these benefits? Within 72 hours. So what did we get for fiber? 25 grams of fiber. Has to be YUKA approved. Go to the App Store, download the Yucca app, scan it, 25 grams. Why? It's the vacuum to the intestinal tract. Your intestinal tract is a lot like this, a swirly snake. And it literally goes in and acts like a vacuum to make it so that when you use your food as energy, the toxins and bacteria come out. Or number 2, if it stores it as energy, toxins and bacteria are detoxed from the body. That's the fiber component. We can't just do 1 or 2 of these things. We have to have the fiber. Now let's talk water. Water, I want you to think of liposuction. Liposuction. That whole term was created by your body. Your body goes through a process called lipolysis. Lipolysis is how your body burns fat. The first stop is hydrolysis. You either burn fat or you don't burn fat. We would all line up right here and we'd be like, okay, do you have half of your weight in ounces of water inside of you? If not, next stop. It's very systematic. We can't be like, hey, listen, I drank 79 ounces yesterday, so that added up to, no, we have to do half of our current weight in ounces of water. As long as it's Yucca approved, Sharon, that's great. But it has to be YUKA approved. Otherwise, there's toxins, dyes, or carcinogens, okay? Number 2, the water is half of your weight in ounces of water. If you think that's hard, drop a 1, because I have a tip for you where you literally, if you're anything like me, you will never again get in bed and be like, holy crap, it's 8:30. I forgot again. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Now I can't drink the water because I'm going to be up all night going to the bathroom. What am I going to do? Here's the deal. Water is how you burn fat. Please, dear goodness, if you are enhancing your water, if you're enhancing it with Mio, Crystal Light, electrolytes, you need to scan them. YUKA, YUKA, that's the app that you want. There was toxins, there was dyes, and there was carcinogens inside of every water enhancer that I had inside of my pantry. And I wonder why I started drinking more water, and A, the scale and my inches stalled, and number 2, I started putting more weight on. We're not aware. Now in my water, I have frozen berries. I've got blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries today. How about tomorrow, mint leaves with cucumber, or peppermint, or frozen grapes? There are ways around this. If you find an enhancer where it's YUKA approved, go for it. You can have it, but if it has toxins, if it has dyes, if it has carcinogens, if it doesn't have the good rating, don't put it in your body. Because all it's doing is more harm than good. It's literally causing cortisol levels to go up here, glucose levels to go up here. We now store fat in the belly area. We want that to reset. The best thing you could ever do with water, set a timer. Set a timer. On my watch in 47 minutes, guess what's gonna happen? My timer is gonna go off. And I'm going to stop, I'm going to drop, and I'm going to drink for literally 15 seconds. That's it. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippis, 3 Mississippis, 4 Mississippis, 5 Mississippis. And I'm going to repeat and rinse that entire process all day long. Okay? So I want to encourage you to do the exact same thing. Set the timer, write down on a piece of paper right now the word water, put it on your nightstand, put it next to the toilet, wherever it is that you wake up for. And I'm telling you right now that if you stop, drop, and drink water before coffee, you will turn your body into a fat burning machine. Your bladder will get used to it within 90 days. Period. End of discussion. If you're wondering if like soda water counts, if it's straight soda water, yes. But the best thing you can do to add to your water, and the reason why athletes are paying thousands and thousands and thousands for it, is a crystalline hydrogen. The crystalline hydrogen that athletes are paying thousands for is the smallest element on our element table in science. Hydrogen's not in the body. Nitric oxide is in the body. It's one of the smallest elements. It's what constricts blood flow. How much blood do you have flowing? We can't see that. Do you have brain fog? Drop a 1. Are you chronically fatigued? Drop a 1. Does your performance and recovery as you age suck? Drop a 1. Do you have high blood pressure? Drop a 1. Do you have headaches? Drop a 1. Do you have pain in your feet? Drop a 1. All of those things you can start to decrease and improve with hydrogen, but it has to be in the form of a crystal lit. A lot of people are using hydrogen tablets and getting them from Home Goods or TJ Maxx. Listen, that's a bunch of JUNK, junk. Make sure you're using something that has science, clinicals, third-party validation, CLEAN, or it's spiking cortisol levels, spiking glucose levels, and we're doing more harm than good. She's like, what recommendation do you have? Follow Gary Brecka. He's the ultimate human. I want to make sure that there's science, clinicals, third-party validation, and clean. I'm on something called nitro right now. When you add hydrogen into your body, you dilate the blood vessels for 10 hours, 10 times. My blood is flowing. It's pumping more to the brain. So my brain fog at almost 40, it's pumping more to the brain. So when I was diagnosed with high blood pressure and headaches from PMS, chronic fatigue, recovery and performance, still being able to do CrossFit classes is because of those crystallines. Okay, what's it look like? Just looks like this. You put it in a water packet, you put it in your water, it's clear. It turns bright yellow, telling you the gas is molecularly hydrolyzed. You drink it within 15 minutes. You dilated and constricted the blood flow 10 times 10 hours. Okay? There's a video that explains it better than I can. If you want that video, actually, drop the word nitro. I'll send it to you. Michelle, I could care frickin' less. I want clean. I want science-backed. I want third-party validation. Drop nitro with a star. I only have 3 flavors in stock. You can do blackberry, lemon lime, or grape. Grape is the best. I'm more than happy to share that with you. The third thing, guys, we talked about fiber, 25 grams. We talked about water intake, half of our current weight in ounces of water. We talked about the why behind them. We talked about how and what tools we can use to get them. The third thing is, of course, the protein intake, which is the most abundant thing found within your body. Okay, guys, the comments are going to disappear, so I do need you to Instagram or Facebook message me. Instagram or Facebook message me the word nitro if you want it. No, it's in stock right now. The grape, I looked before, it might be sold out. That means you can do lemon lime or black cherry. Thebreakfastshow.net in your web browser. If you put that in your web browser, guess what? You're going to see Nueva. And when you see Nueva, if you go there, you're going to see the word nitro. You're going to see nitro. Guess what? You spend $75 today, you get $20 off. You spend $75 on clinicals, third-party validation, clean, and you really literally get $20 off. Okay? You'll see under here, thebreakfastshow.net, Nueva. Go to Nueva. It's called Nitro. Okay? Protein. How much protein do we need? Why protein? Dude, I can't stand when people are like, eat this in protein. Why? Protein is how the body burns 30% more calories. I was the girl who was having sugar as the #1 ingredient in my peanut butter. I was the girl who was having Mio and Crystal Light in my water, toxins, dyes, and carcinogens. I was the girl that was drinking Metamucil, toxins, dyes, and carcinogens. Again, if you hopped on late, you need to scan with the YUKA app, YUKA, to see what it is that you're using, what's in it. Is that causing a spike in cortisol? Is that causing a spike in glucose? Is that why you're holding on to visceral fat either in the belly or the back area? 9 out of 10 times it's what it is, but we don't realize it because we're like, we upped our water, we upped our fiber, we upped our protein, we're still stuck. But what's in our stuff? Your protein, you burn 30% more calories consuming it versus a fat and a carb. Number 2, it's how the body physically goes through the feelings of fullness and satiety. You feel full, you feel satiety. Glucose levels are extremely happy. Your baby is not crying, the baby is fulfilled. Okay, and the third thing is it improves your muscle tone. They say that you have a 90% higher chance of a broken bone, osteoporosis, fibromyalgia when you are deficit in protein. It is extremely important in men, or in women, but it's just important as men. In men, right? Because if someone falls and breaks their arm at 92, that could be the reason why it's the end of their life. So we have to realize that protein is the key thing found in our body with water. So how do we get enough protein? I'm going to teach you something that's going to help you in many ways. You're going to be able to go up to anything at any store, any market, any airport, and you're going to know, hey, this is my best bang for my buck. If you want that tip, I want you to drop a 1 in the comments. I'm going to give it to you right now. I'm going to teach you how to look at a label and identify, is this a protein? I'm going to teach you that there's 4 calories in 1 gram of carb. I'm going to teach you there's 4 calories in 1 gram of protein. I'm going to teach you that there's 9 calories in 1 gram of fat. That's why it's called a fat. Too much of a good thing can cause high cholesterol. Too much of a good thing can cause heart disease. Too much of a good thing can cause a stroke. Too much of a good thing can cause heart attacks. Okay, so I'm going to teach you that hack. So she's asking about the Ozempic or Trizepatide. Drop a 1 if you've ever heard of either of those things. It's a GLP shot. If you want to holistically have a GLP injection, get 25 grams of fiber or more every day. The body improves the GLP-1 hormone through fiber. You cannot supplement that fiber. That's how the body increases it. The GLP shot, right? We're just having a cocktail and the buzz wears off. You have to get it weekly or bi-weekly or monthly. It's tricking the brain. It's truly tricking your brain. You drink alcohol, it's tricking the, right? If you really want to, Christina, do something, 9 out of 10 times, if you were to sit down with a patient portal like a naturopath, they're going to tell you that the most abundant thing made up in you is protein, right? Over water. In your whole body, you're infested with short chain amino acids, little peptides. Drop the word peptide in the comments if you've heard of a peptide. Your whole body is made up of them. And the only thing that's happened is that our foods have 82% more toxins, dyes, and carcinogens than they did even a decade ago in the United States of America. Wow. Wow. So what starts to happen is our short chain amino acids, our peptides, start to become rusty and they start to lose their signal. And the most important signal, peptide, is what has to regulate our insulin. When we eat, it's supposed to go through this cycle. You eat, and your food is, hi Jennifer, is supposed to be used as energy or stored as energy. You should have good energy. You shouldn't be fatigued. Number 2, when these cells stop responding, you eat and your food is being stored as fat in the belly or back area. I can look at every single one of these girls, walked up to them at the mall, and I'm like, hey, listen, your body has stopped responding to insulin. 2 weeks in, oh my God, massive reaction again. Right here, 6 weeks. She's like, she didn't realize the first ingredient in her peanut butter was sugar. She didn't realize the Mio and Crystal Light she added to her water was toxins, dyes, and carcinogens. Every single day, her sugar and her processed foods outweighed her regular food intake. So her food was being eaten, and instead of stored as energy, is used as energy. Guess what happened? Stored as fat. If you can relate, drop a 2. What can you do? Not a GLP shot. We need something that's going to change this long term. It's going to break the cycle. You need a peptide. And there's 20,000 different types of peptides. I've listened to 4 Audible books just on this. You need one that's called Sloop. Okay, write that down. SLUPPP332. SLUPPP332. It has an exercise mimicking effect at a cellular level, 0 caffeine. 0 caffeine. The second one is 5-amino-1-MQ. 5-amino-1-MQ increases the NAD plus within the body. You Google all the positive benefits of NAD plus and your mind's about to be blown. Blown. That 5-amino-1 has 30 positive benefits of giving you a 99.9% metabolic reset. Holy shiznuts. But you're going to come to me and you need to look at the ingredients. The first ingredient listed on anything you ever use, ever, is what you find the most absolute least of. Start looking at ingredients and scanning it with the YUKA app. Do I have a recommendation? Well, after interviewing 20 peptide experts, if you can see the back of this, you will see one thing. It says 5-amino-1 MQ. It says Sloop 3332. 5-amino-1 MQ, Sloop 3332. There is nothing else inside of this. It is the only medical grade weight loss peptide. You'll never find it on a commercial. You'll never find it on a billboard. And you'll never find it in a store. I'm sure you've heard of it. It's out of stock. It's in stock. It's out of stock. It's in stock. Can you take it in a shot though? Becky, no, because most shots just ask for the insert. Say, give me the shot insert. What's in it? Embros? Drop the word body in the comments. And how about this? I'll introduce you to the peptide expert. You can watch the video about body. Drop body in the comments, I'll send it to you. If you're like Michelle, no one's ever frickin' explained this to me. I could care less. It's 99.9% guaranteed to do a full metabolic reset. I want my body to start reacting like this today. I can relate to the visceral belly fat. I thought it was menopause. Drop body with the star and guess what you're gonna get even today? You guys, a typical full month supply, people are paying $299 a month for trizepatide. It's tricking the brain. Are you ready for this? Literally listen to this, okay? Listen to this. You get Sloop 5-amino-1 full month supply. It's at $219. You lock it in at $189 today. You get your first month supply because of a promo at $169 today. Drop body with the star. I'll send you the link. You're gonna take this. It's a true peptide in the form of a microbead. Microbeads have the highest absorption rate. So what you're gonna do without the fillers and being an injectable with embros and crap in it, you are gonna cycle 2 months on, 1 month off. You can do a signature set today where you get a 3-month supply, which is really a 4-month supply. You now have March, April. You take off May, you have June. You don't order until July. You get $20 off, so now you're at $530, and you get my nitro water that we talked about, hydrogen water, $50 value for FREE. I can't even freaking believe it. So here's the deal. If you want the body video, it's back in stock, and you want that medical grade weight loss peptide info, Instagram me on Instagram, say body, or Facebook message me, body. I'll send it to you. If you're like Michelle, I told you I don't care. All you have to do right here, okay? Hi Deb, thebreakfastshow.net. If you put that right there inside your web browser, thebreakfastshow.net, guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna see a link called New Wave Up, New Wave Up, New Wave Up. And under New Wave Up, you are gonna see what is called body. Yes, sometimes it's referred to as bikini in a bottle, but it is body and it is for men and it is for women. So right here on Instagram, you're gonna see body. Right here, thebreakfastshow.net, go to Nueva. You'll see body. Get the signature set, you get $20 off, okay? You get it for $530. You get the nitro, FREE, the hydrogen water. Okay, good question about Ozempic and trizepatide and why this is a naturopath approach. When you reach your goals, you get off. You're gonna have that YUKA app to scan your foods. As long as your regular food intake is higher than your processed food and your sugar, you're gonna maintain your weight loss efforts. I see it every single day. There is no better form of a peptide. There is no better form than the microbead, bikini in a bottle. So if you hopped on and you didn't get the video, drop body. You don't care, you want it right now, drop body with a star, okay? No, you're talking about collagen. Yeah, no, you guys, with collagen, go watch my video from yesterday. There's 5 types of collagen. There's a type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4, type 5. Break it down. Type 4 and 5 have to do with what? The gut. Type 1, 2, and 3 have to do with what? Hair, skin, nails, joints, muscles, wrinkles, skin's elasticity. Hey, Slug, can you just send me an Instagram message saying body and I can send you that information? Okay, listen to this. You have right now in your body at 20, 100% collagen. Tina, do you know where to get it? Each year after 20, you lose a minimum of 1%. Minimum. You lose a minimum of 1%. So how old are you? You guys, at 20, you have type 1 and 3 in your body. I've interviewed 20 collagen experts. You have type 1, type 3 dormant. The best one you could ever add, go look at your bottle right now. The first ingredient listed on any ingredient list, ever, is what you find the most of. Last ingredient, the least of. First ingredient should be type 2 collagen, type 2 collagen, okay? You don't have to use moisturizers. Your moisturizers, scan it with the YUKA app. If there's toxins, if there's dyes, if there are carcinogens, you're literally rubbing that into your bloodstream. It's affecting cortisol and glucose. You might be storing fat because of that. If you use organic, you've heard of the tremella mushroom. It mimics hyaluronic acid. Take it, go Google where you can find it, take it at the same time as your collagen, at the same time. It mimics hyaluronic acid. You saw my testimonial, my 11s, my crow's feet, and my 7s, and then I'll never stop using a fat burner. But I'm not telling you about my fat burner because then it sells out. The CLA is not it. That actually has seed oils. Stop using seed oils. It causes inflammation and bloating and spikes cortisol levels. You can do berberine, Meredith, but it makes me anxious. Drop a 1 if you get anxiety from caffeine, like the berberine. In Italy, in Sicily, Italy, they have a climate control that gives them a blood red orange. Their blood red orange has an antioxidant that has no caffeine that burns fat. Literally, it's called, write this down, Morosil, M-O-R-O-S-I-L. M-O-R-O-S-I-L. And literally, it's in a patent study. 94% of consumers who use it for 12 weeks, their body fat, their freaking visceral fat in the belly area, and literally their pounds, the 6% who didn't get results, because if you're negative Nancy, they weren't consistent. They quit before the 12 weeks. Okay? So my collagen obviously has all 4 in 1. She's like, which one? Meredith's like, which one? Should I tell you? It's right there, actually. You can see it behind me because I'm packing it because I'm going to Orlando today. I will never go without it. It waters and moist. Everything has changed as a fitness instructor. So all I have to do is keep it in the fridge. It's 1 tablespoon a day. I take it off. I only have 2 flavors right now in stock. That's why I'm sick of telling people about it. 1 tablespoon has 4 supplements in 1. Type 2 medical grade collagen, checks the box. Organic tremella mushroom, checks the box. Morosil blood red orange fat burner, no caffeine, checks the box. Fenugreek supports the gut lining, checks the mother flippin' box. I already took a tablespoon. Okay, chocolate mint or chocolate raspberry, you can actually get it today. It's usually $109. You can grab it for $69. It's on a promo. If you want the video that explains this full month supply of a belly fat blasting liquid collagen, listen to the science behind it, not me. Drop the word slim. Michelle, I could care frickin' less. I've never had someone explain this to me before. I didn't even know there were 5 types of collagen. I want science, I want clinicals, I want third-party validation, and I want CLEAN. Drop the word slim with a star. You're about to snag a bottle at $109 for 69 mother flippin' bucks today. I know, I'm not kidding. But for the protein hack, I'm gonna teach you how to figure out if it is a protein, and then I'm gonna hop off. If you want the video for slim, Instagram message me slim. If you want it on Facebook, message me slim. I'm leading you off the comments because the comments disappear. You guys, I do have a protein guide for you that helped me in many ways that I want to share. It's not mine, but I want to give it to you. If you go to thebreakfastshow.net, you will see there free protein guide. That is for you. FREE protein guide. FREE protein guide. If you go to thebreakfastshow.net, at the top it says New Wava. New Wava at the top. This goes in the web browser like Google. You'll see what is called Snow Slim. 1 bottle, you get $69. You get a duo pack, which is a 2-month supply, you save even more money per bottle. You get a trio pack, which is your 12-week supply, you save even more money per bottle. It's called Snow Slim. I know you'll see it. Okay? Snow Slim. That's where you're gonna find it. Any questions, hop in my inbox, but hey, good question, Britt. No soy, no dairy, gluten-free, no caffeine. I've got people with gastric sleeve, cancer patients, IBS, hypo, hyper, no thyroid, Hashimoto's, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, all of it. The science, clinicals, third-party validation, and cleanliness of this is gonna have you having more energy, speed up the weight loss process, help with the food noise. But if you don't wanna use supplements, you don't. But the one you should be using is the collagen. But I'm gonna hop off. The only thing you have to know how to do is when you look at the back of a label, and you can come back and watch this on replay, you need to look at the calories. They're always gonna be at the top. 90 calories, this says. It'll always be right here. Step 2 is to cover the last number of calories. Just cover it. When you cover that last number of calories and you go to protein above my pinky, there should be 9 grams, period, end of discussion. There's 14. This is a good bang for your buck. So again, this is your new hack. HACK, you go to calories, you find it, you cover the last number. You see a 9, you go over here to protein. Is there 9 or more? Yes, that is a high protein. Second thing, go to the ingredients. Less is more. You do not want 99.9% ingredients because guess what? If there's any toxins, dyes, or carcinogens, you're spiking cortisol levels. Spiked cortisol raises glucose. Those two things together store visceral fat and create people to become bigger. Even if you're doing water, even if you're doing fiber, even if you're doing protein. So if you get the YUKA app that I shared with you today for FREE, it's going to tell you, hey, the cottage cheese you're using every day, does it have carcinogenics inside of it? Because yesterday I interviewed a girl that it did. She was putting enhancement in her water, carcinogens and toxins inside of it, red 6. So the YUKA app will save your life. And no more pesticides in your coffee. Coffee beans, you guys, they're roasted. Anything that has severe heat and machinery, you need pesticide free. You don't have to give up coffee to drop weight. I never will. I was using that Rise for a while, but there's an ingredient in Rise. What's the ingredient that's not good? Oh, what is it? Well, what do you recommend then? Lisa says. Okay, so it's a nootropic. You have lion's mane, cordyceps mushroom, L-theanine, and Ceylon cinnamon. Throw away regular cinnamon. After listening to 40 plus Audible books, it elevates kidney levels. Ceylon cinnamon doesn't, and it has 30 positive benefits to improving insulin sensitivity. So it's a Colombian brew that I use from Sicily, over from Italy. It literally has L-theanine, cordyceps mushrooms, lion's mane. It's a no crash clarity Colombian brew. The smell and the taste. Yeah. Actually, drop the word coffee in the comments. I can send you a video. That's what I saw, the video. I saw the science behind it, the clinicals, the third-party validation, and the cleanliness of it, pesticide-free. Typically, when I get people off of it, they lose 5 to 7 pounds just from inflammation. Yeah, Robin, see what you learn on the breakfast show? Hit follow. Hit add friends. I'm guaranteed an episode every Monday through Friday between 8:30 a.m. and 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Right now, they're giving you the opportunity to snag a bag of coffee for 30 days money back guaranteed. They even pay for you to ship it back if you don't fall in love. Drop coffee with a star and I can lead you. Actually, if you want the video, guys, the comments disappear. Again, this is my Instagram messenger. Michelle Churchill Fit, you have to get out of the comments because I'm about to hop off and I can't come back to you. This is my Facebook messenger. Lisa said I'm drinking it now. It's fab. It is so good, baby. I'm on it right now. If you go to thebreakfastshow.net, go there. You'll see Nueva at the top. Nueva. It's called Nueva Morning. Remember, you spend $75 today, you get $20 off. Never even seen a promo like it in my entire life. So if you didn't hear about the hydrogen water and you don't know Gary Brecka, drop Nitro. If you don't know about the benefits of the medical grade weight loss peptide that's replacing Ozempic and Trizepatide and Semaglutide, drop Body. If you didn't hear us talk about the Snow Slim, medical grade weight loss, belly fat blasting, free of seed oils, drop Slim. I can give you the videos. I don't see the, Lisa, use a different email. It's for brand new customers. Use a different email. I got my code, I'll give it to you. Use a different email. Hop in my inbox, I got you. Anything you want information on, Jen, you're gonna Instagram message me because I can't send links, is that cool? Or Facebook message me, okay? Facebook message me or Instagram. I'll send you every video with the science behind it with the scientist. If it's a good fit, awesome. If you have questions, health conditions, let me know. You want it? thebreakfastshow.net. Go to Nueva. You'll see it all at Nueva. You get 20 bucks off when you spend $75. I'll be messaging you immediately, literally, because I'm going to have it. And I'm going to give you, literally be like, hey, what's up? Save my phone number. Because if you call in to Nueva, you'll be waiting an hour. I have an elite customer rep that'll help you in 3 seconds. Okay? It's your goal weight in grams of protein, Sharon. I didn't say that, did I? Your goal weight in grams of protein. And I want you to know that my goal weight was 150. 150 grams of protein is 600 calories. 150 grams of fat is 1,350 calories. Why? You guys, there is 9 calories in 1 gram of fat. There is 4 calories in 1 gram of protein. There is 4 calories in 1 gram of carb. So again, your fats are double, and we live in a world where everyone's like, hey, yeah, healthy fats, eat avocados. It's like, yeah, that's okay, but a typical day of how much fat you're supposed to be getting is, guess what? Guess how much it is? About 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 1 egg yolk, a piece of red meat, and 1/4 of an avocado. In every meal, drop a 1 if you're like, I eat cheese. I eat more than 1 egg yolk. I love red meat. That's where we have the issue. So it's not bad, it's just moderation. Why? There's 4 calories in 1 gram of protein. 4 calories in 1 gram of fat. 4, and 9. 9 calories in 1 gram of fat. 9. So take your goal weight and times it by 4. And the next time you tell me it's going to be hard to reach your protein goal, I'm going to remind you of that, my bestie. Okay? So hit follow, hit add friend, get in my inbox. I love you. Follow along. Go to my page. Let's have a conversation. Have the best day. I'm off to Orlando. Follow this weekend's going to be freaking fire burning on the dance floor. I do, Jenny. If you purchase anything, you're going to get all that from me. Message me in my inbox. Let's have a conversation. I love you. Let's go. I got to catch a flight. Bye, guys.